Good morning, distinguished freshers. I'm Mrs. Olubunmi Omobolanle Faluyi, Registrar, University of Ibadan. I welcome you to the University of Ibadan, the first and the best, and I join others in congratulating you for gaining admission into this great university. I want you to know that this opportunity is a rare one, and my advice to you is that you will hold this opportunity very dear to yourself and avail yourself of the great opportunity. Your coming into the university is a great one because the process of admitting you went through credibility and integrity. And for you to be admitted shows that you are one of the best to come into this university. Once again, I welcome you to the University of Ibadan. The title of my presentation this morning is Knowing Your University, a Guide to Fresh Students. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the University of Ibadan as we begin this collegiate journey that ushers you into the community of scholars. The University of Ibadan has a long history of sound academic tradition, and it is also the foremost medical and postgraduate training center in the country and sub-Saharan Africa. We are reputed for high quality and cutting-edge research. The University of Ibadan was established in 1948, the first university in Nigeria, and until 1962, when it became a full-fledged independent university, it was known as University College Ibadan. The university took off with 3 academic programs in the Faculty of Arts, Science, and Medicine, and actually started with 104 students. It will amuse you to know that one of the students that started in 1948 is still very much alive in the person of our revered Professor Adetun Ogunṣeye, who is about 94 or 95 years old now, and Mama is still kicking. The university motto is Recte Sapere Fom, for knowledge and sound judgment. If you look at the logo, it draws our attention to the rays, which is the sun, the rays of the sun. And what does sun do? Sun illuminates, and when you are educated, you get enlightened. The river represents the 2 rivers in Nigeria, River Niger and River Benue. And this shows that the University of Ibadan is a collective heritage. It is indeed you and I. What is the vision of this great university? It is to be a world-class institution for academic excellence, geared towards meeting societal needs. Therefore, distinguished freshmen, you are also expected to have a vision that will be in tandem with the vision of the university. And what should your vision be? It is to be a world-class student. Together as a team with the university management, we'll be working to achieve the objective and the purpose of this great university. Universities are established to enhance individual and societal advancement through knowledge generation, innovation, and creativity, as well as foster the sustenance of societal values. UI has remarkably met this remit through its mission statement that states that the first one is to expand the frontiers of knowledge through provision of excellent conditions for learning and research, to produce graduates who are worthy in character and sound judgment. Let me draw your attention to the word character. For you to be awarded the degree of this university, your character will be considered first, even before your academic activities. Therefore, I will encourage that you be of good behavior and moral standing. The third mission is to contribute to the transformation of the society through creativity and innovation, and to serve as a dynamic custodian of society's salutary values and sustain its integrity. You must understand your society, you must understand your environment, And it is in doing that that you can transform it, that you can contribute to its transformation. It is through it that you can keep what you have. And a commitment to excellence is encapsulated in our core values. The first one is excellence in learning, upright in character, sound in judgment, and incomparable in service. Our services must be effective and efficient. If we say we are the first to keep the best, we must be efficient in our service delivery. I bring to you the university management that's ably led by our revered Professor K.O. Adebowale, FAS, MA, MNI, the 13th Vice Chancellor of this great university. We also have a Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, a Professor of Mathematics, Professor E.O. Ayola. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic is a female and an alumni of this university, Professor Aderonke Bayeroju, a Professor of Medicine with specialty in ophthalmology. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Strategic Partnership is Professor Oluyemisi Ebangbose San, a very renowned professor of law. And the registrar, who is the Chief Administrative Officer in the university, the custodian of rules and regulation, is no other person than my humble self, Mrs. Olubunmi Faluyi. We have the ex-checker of the university, the bursar, Mr. Adewuyi Popoola, and an officer that I call the book woman, the university librarian, Dr. Eileen Komolafe Opadeji. Coming down to vital statistics of the university, we have two colleges. The first one is the College of Medicine, which is about few kilometers away from the main campus. We have the postgraduate college, also within the campus, but a few kilometers away. We have 17 faculties, which I will also break down later. More than 110 academic departments, several administrative units, 15,157 undergraduates, 7,503 postgraduates, 8,457 open distance learners. We have the staff strength of 5,392, both academic staff and non-academic staff. There are 15 halls of residence and several private hostels, and a distinguished alumni body of over 250,000 graduates spread all over the globe. The university main library is Kenneth Dike Library and is situated at the center of the campus. There are other libraries in the faculties and in the departments. The College of Medicine has its own library that is called Adeola Odeku Medical Library. And the main library runs a 24-hour services. Please be encouraged to avail yourself of all these services. The University Health Service, which is also known as Jaja Clinic, to take care of your health issues, is also at the center of campus. We have the youth-friendly center, the botanical garden, and the zoological garden for you to unwind when the need arises. The security unit is also at the heart of the university, very close to Queen's Hall. And the Central Administrative Building, named after the first alumnus vice chancellor, is the Tekene Terminal Building, just right at the heart of the university. The Student Affairs Office is also very close to the Arts Theatre, and that is where you have the Dean of Students that we all call Baba Àwọn Ọmọ Kéékèèké. So please avail yourself of all these services that will help to enhance your teaching and your learning. The faculties are listed in order of establishment. The first one is Faculty of Arts, then we have Science, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Faculty of Agriculture, Faculty of the Social Sciences, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Faculty of Pharmacy, Technology, Law, Public Health, Dentistry, Economics and Management Sciences, Faculty of Renewable Natural Resources, Faculty of Environmental Design and Management, and the last but not the least, Faculty of Multidisciplinary Studies. There are 4 faculties that made up the College of Medicine. They are the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Clinical Sciences, Public Health, and Dentistry. The halls of residence are actually named after notable people. The first residential hall in the university, named after Kenneth Mellanby, the first principal of the University College Ibadan. It was formally opened on 17 November 1952. 17 November happens to be our Founders Day, the Foundation's Day, and is a male hostel hall. The Tedder Hall, named after Lord Tedder, Marshal General under the colonial era, is also a male hall. Kuti Hall, which is also a male hall, named after the late Reverend Israel Oladotun Ransom Kuti, the father of the late sage Olufela Anikulapo Ransom Kuti. Sultan Bello Hall, formerly opened in 1962 by late Sir Alhaji Hamadu Bello, was named after his grandfather Muhammad Bello, who was a renowned scholar and a poet, an administrator and a soldier. Is also a male hall. And we have the Queen Elizabeth Hall, the first female undergraduate hall, named after Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, followed by Alexander Brown Hall, which is a mixed hall for clinical students and is named after the late Professor Alexander Brown, the first professor of medicine. The Alexander Brown Hall is on the other side of the campus where we have the College of Medicine. The Independence Hall was named and formally opened in 1961 in commemoration of Nigeria's attainment of independence on October 1, 1960. It's a male hall. And we also have the Zik Hall, named after the first Governor General of independent Nigeria, first President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. It's a male hall too. And we have the Idia Hall, which is the second female hall, named after Idia, a Benin queen who lived in the 15th century. The Obafemi Awolowo Hall had once served as the second former postgraduate hall of residence of the university and has some undergraduates too. It's named after the great sage, Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Tafawa Balewa Hall is the university's first postgraduate hall of residence. It was opened in 1968 and named after Sir Alhaji Tafawa Balewa, first Prime Minister of independent Nigeria and the first visitor of the University of Ibadan as an autonomous institution. Let me draw your attention to the fact that because the University of Ibadan is a federal government university, the visitor is always the president of the country. So as we speak, His Excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari is our visitor. Abubakar Hall was donated to the university during her 50th anniversary celebrations in 1998, when General Abdulsalami Abubakar was a visitor to the university. What does UI stand for? Distinguished freshmen, in your heart of hearts, what do you think that UI stands for? Something must have attracted you to this great university. Something must have drawn your attention that it is UI and nothing but UI. The first one is Center of Excellence when it comes to teaching and learning. Second one is the quality of our graduates. Remember that the second mission is to produce graduates who are worthy in character and sound judgment. Your character, I say it once again, matters a lot. The University of Ibadan prides itself on its track record of academic excellence and the quality of its graduates. According to a former vice chancellor, if it is of the University of Ibadan, it must be of good quality. Numera Honor is another thing that is unique about the university. It is Nigeria's premier university, first medical school in sub-Saharan Africa, first postgraduate college in sub-Saharan Africa. And when it comes to ranking, UI is ranked first in Nigeria by Times Higher Education, first in West Africa, sixth in Africa, and among the first 400 universities in the world. UI remains the hub for Pan-African University, which we call PAULESI, Pan-African University Life and Earth Sciences. Coming to look at the notable alumni, we have a list, unending list of them. But permit me to draw your attention to very few. To look at the picture before you in the slide, we have Emeka Anyako, who was a former Secretary General of Commonwealth. Professor Alele Williams was the first female Vice Chancellor in the University of Benin. Professor Wole Soyinka, a Nobel Prize winner. Beautiful Nubia, trained as a vet doctor in this university, just like his counterpart, Dr. Sid, trained as a dentist. Both have since turned to be renowned musicians. Amongst them, we have Dr. Fumi Olopade, making waves in Chicago as a renowned medical doctor. He has brought so many grants to this university. Dr. Segun Aganga was a former Minister of Finance under General Olusegun Obasanjo. Currently, we have some who are governors, serving governors. Amongst them, we have Governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, Governor Eyade of Cross Rivers, Governor Okowa of Delta, Governor of Kano State, Governor Ganduje, His Excellency, to mention a few. I pray that you will be joining the league of our ambassadors in not too distant a future. I hope you will say a big amen. At the end of the day, we want to produce graduates with the appropriate attitude, skills, and knowledge who will help Africa and Nigeria to address some of the challenges, meet the issues of tomorrow, and remain the key to the solution to the problems. These are the expectations that we have of you as our students. Must be diligent and hard work. Academic excellence. Know the rules and the regulations. Ignorance is not an excuse in law. It's not only knowing the rules, you must adhere to them. You will find all these rules and the regulations in the Student Information Handbook, as well as the faculty and the departmental prospectus. They are not books that should be kept on the shelves, but they are books that you should sit down, read, digest, and where you need clarification, you are free to ask in the student affairs or any of those that stand in local parentis to you. Your hall wardens, your heads of department, your departmental exam coordinators, they all stand in local parentis to you, so you can ask any of them, approach them and ask any of them for clarifications. Talking about expectations from our students. The matriculation ceremony marks the beginning of your apprenticeship in the university. So please ensure that you not only attend the virtual matriculation ceremony, but you sign the matriculation register, which confirms that you are a bona fide student of this university. If you do not sign it, even if you spend 5, 4, 6 years and the matriculation register is not signed by you, you will not be recognized as a student. Once again, please make sure you sign the matriculation oath too. Get it endorsed and get it submitted. Your moral values is important. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Know the kind of friends you keep. In this era, in this day, where we have young boys and girls involved in cultism, involved in so many things that we cannot even mention. My advice to you is that you keep a good relationship. People that you will be proud to showcase as friends, those are the people you should move with. Those people who can sharpen your destiny and who can help to bring to bear your vision for coming to this university. The University of Ibadan has successfully blazed the trail of the concept of a university in Nigeria and effectively showcasing its benefits for all and sundry. And that is why we have the fount. UI remains the first and the best in the country and a global brand, providing soothing spring for all those thirsty for quality education and raising true minds for a noble cause. You have come to study, to be enlightened. A mind that knows is a mind that is free, according to our university anthem. Once again, I welcome you to the university that is truly the first and the best, the University of Ibadan. Thank you for listening.